Hey Haunters, this is the last mow of the year. Cleaned up the front yard. And surprise! Haunt build, day one. This is as far as I got. I got the columns up and I got 2 fence pieces up. I might do some more after dinner, we'll see. But we are back from Disneyland. It is October 1st, and it is officially Halloween season. So, could not wait to get these guys up. 2 fence pieces and the columns. And maybe more. If I do more, I will video. If not, you will have an update very soon. Alright, so exciting. Happy hunting, and we will see you soon. So it wasn't exactly the same day, but I did get the rest of the fence put up. And the gates, and Ronan's chain around the front gate. So the whole fence is up, all around the front yard, except I'm going to have 2 pieces of fence lengths right there, but I don't do that until the last moment because my husband needs to get his car into the garage. So that'll be the last minute, and then I'll have a post at the end of it to support it. I would love to make another column like this, skinny, to end that nicely. I also would love to have one in the corner to kind of fix that off, but I never seem to have enough time. But maybe next year I can get that done, because it would look really finished if I had 2 smaller columns to kind of finish the corners off. But this is what I got so far, so everyone's getting excited, and they walking by and driving by and they're seeing it, so they know it's coming and it's Halloween season finally. And then I got some rebar set up here, so I'm going to put the spooky forest up first, and then the boys can start putting up the gravestones. So anyways, to show the progress. So exciting. Halloween is coming. All this work. I wish it was for a couple months, but at least we get the month of October to enjoy it. Alright guys, update soon. This is just a little aside for you guys, but I wanted to video this before I have to give it up. So I did a little project for a friend of mine's son, who is going to be some sort of a, I think he's a video game character, like an army, military kind of guy. So they got a really cool costume for him for Halloween. But he wanted a custom weapon, and this was the picture that his dad gave me. And so I told him, I said I could be happy to make that for him. And so I cut it out of foam, and then, so it's his size. It's size for a 9-year-old. And I put some details around it, like the bullets and the trigger, and tapered it down. And then I took my clay and went ahead and embellished it a little bit, like put little, screws and stuff on it. And then I put some asphalt sealer over it, and so they can paint it whatever they want, and I'll let him do that because that's fun. And so he has a custom prop for his costume for Halloween this year. So anyway, I just wanted to show it to you. I'm going to give it to him today, so it's all done, and he can work on it over the weekend and paint it whatever they want. I think they have like a metallic spray paint or something. So yeah, so this is a cool little project, and I mean, I normally don't do weapons, but make an exception for Halloween, and I know he's going to make his son really happy. So anyway, that was just a cool little project, and hopefully he'll take a picture of it for me with his son, and see what the final paint job looks like. So back here we have all kinds of projects going on. So I've got Sally from the Peanuts, and I have Linus's head in the garage, and they're almost done. I just need bodies for them, and the heads need to be finished painted details. And down here I'm working on the old hag's hands. This is just simple foam with some paper mache clay, building it up, and I used a milk carton to cut out the fingernails and then just attach them with the clay And so these got the skin color on them, and so all they need is to be colored on the nails. And these are pretty much done. So this one is the one that's going to be holding the poison apple over the cauldron. And then this one's just, you know, spooky on the other side, where she's just kind of reaching out and stuff, just like the scene in the ride. So that's going to be cool. And then I've got Snow White's head down here. This is her hair. I just did her skin tone last night, and so I'll paint her up maybe later tonight, and I just have to make the mannequin for her body. So, and then over here I have a mine cart for the dwarf mine, and it's just like in its skeletal stage right now. I have to do a little more foam carving, and then it's all put together pretty much. And this is just literally paper mache. I paper mache'd my garbage can to get that round shape, and then a bunch of foam just tacked together, glued together, and then I paint it brown, and I'm gonna make a few more lines on it to make it look like wood, and then it'll be painted just like this bucket. And so I've got a couple matching props for that. And then I'm gonna make some shovels and picks and a few more things for the dwarves, hopefully, time. And just paint them all brown. And so that's coming along. We're starting to pull out all the other stuff, and I gave you guys a quick update, and I'll give you another update for the front yard before we end this vlog. Okay, so here is a crow. Sorry about the noise. We're working on a lot of projects outside here, and the vacuum's on. This crow is going to be the crow in Snow White with the old hag, and I put them together basically with foam and clay on top of that to get the shape, and then obviously tinfoil to make the wings. He's all finished. I just have to spray paint him up and then paint his eyes white. So I wanted to show you that before he actually got completely painted up, so you can see what he looks like and how I made him. Turned out pretty cool. I like him, but it's going to be a little challenging getting him on the skull. He's supposed to be mounted on the skull, so I'll figure out how I'm going to do that. And then over here is just a really tiny project. It's a little candle holder. You can see it. It's 3 skulls and then 2 little, these are like little dishes for like pots. I saw this on Pinterest. I thought it was really cute, so I just spray painted it and it's drying. And that's going to be just a nice little addition for the witch's hut. Okay, so that's what we got going on, and I'll show you more later. And I fixed the lights. Hang on one second while I turn the light out, and you can see it. There we go. That's more like it. I still might put the fire and ice light in the middle, but I got a string of red lights because now Christmas is all out in Home Depot earlier than ever. So I snagged those because they only seem to have purple or candy cane lights, which wasn't exactly what I wanted. So I got these and I shoved them underneath between holes that I cut from the bottom to get to the plastic bottles, and voila, we now have it working. And it looks pretty localized in there, but it'd be better if it was all in there, but it's still very convincing looking, at least from this perspective. So we have cauldron embers for our old hag scene. Okay, here's the final update for this vlog.
Okay.
Say hi, hunters.
Hi, hunters.
Here's my buddy Draken. He's helping me out. Ronan's inside doing his homework. And so we've got the spooky forest up. And we got our sign up on the other side. And we have tombstones. And we're starting to position the werewolves. And you know, the yard did look big. And then once we start putting this stuff in, it just looks so small. And we're getting to a point now where we actually have more props than we can squeeze in. So we have to kind of pick and choose. We're going to put the nightmare characters here. And then Then we're going to put the werewolves over here, and then here's the castle facade. We got the, well, where the castle's going to be. We have the drawbridge down, and but I have to put the castle up, and then Snow White's going to go here. And then I started putting the stakes up to where the tunnel is going to be inside the castle, and then the old hag's going to be by the front door.
Can I show them where the wolves are going to be?
Sure. You want to show them? Draken's been working super hard. He's been hammering down the rebar to get their legs in position. And then we'll put the feet and the head on later once we get the...
Is it my turn to hammer the rebar?
It is your turn. Would you like to hammer?
Yeah.
Okay. You just had to get a water break. There you go, bud.
Okay.
And then once we get the wolves in, and then we'll maybe put some pumpkins out. We'll see. Okay, be very careful. That's a boy.
Hi, Hunter.
Show them your hard work.
Okay.
Look, you've been working hard all afternoon with Mommy.
I did these two guys on both sides.
You did the back two rebar? Mm-hmm.
Mommy started them.
That's okay. You're doing super good.
Right now.
That's right. And you helped me with the tombstones, and you were a big help today.
And I helped you with this.
Yep, you did the fencing.
Show them the other fence.
And the other little fence. Yep, this kept the people away from the props. We usually had a white PVC fence, but we actually got these donated from a neighbor. Isn't that cool? And we got some of these tombstones for free too. Super appreciative. Not that we need more tombstones. We have a lot of tombstones. But all of it's really cool. And actually there's some of them that have lights and sound. So I'm going to test them out at some point, and we're going to have lights and sound in the graveyard. Okay, babes, is it already down? Does it look good? Is it steady?
No.
Okay.
I have to have go down because I saw the wolf slipping down a little bit.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I had to hammer those down a little bit.
Sounds good. There you go. Up and down, straight up and down.
Strong man!
Strong man. Woo! Big time. Awesome. Careful, careful. That's a boy. Looks funny without his head, huh?
Yeah. We have to make him still.
Don't worry, his parts are ready to go. We just have to strap them on.
What's happening, Mommy?
What's happening?
My tummy's rumbling at me.
Is it grumbling? Is it time for dinner?
No, it's time for lunch.
Time for lunch? Oh. Kind of late for lunch. Should get started on dinner.
Daddy's not home.
Not yet. He'll be home in about a half an hour.
Time.
Pretty soon, though. Okay, let's get his legs all set up, okay? All right.
Whoa. Okay.
Careful. All right.